What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the GameFreak. With 2024 pretty much wrapped up with Blaze, well, we still have a few more months, but, we know what carts are still to come now, all the rest of them. We know all the hardware and everything. I think it's now time to talk about what I believe Blaze needs to do for 2025. First, let's do a quick recap of 2024. This is minus the Super Pockets. We got 12 new carts this year, some of them have yet to release, and then a bunch of hardware, which is like the VSR, EXPR, and the Evercade Alpha. The cart I've looked forward to this whole year and it hasn't released yet is Toa Plan 3, but a couple other good ones were out there like Legacy of Kain and Tomb Raider. Okay, so 2024, to me personally, I don't think was a real strong year for Blaze, especially the way 2023 ended. I thought 2024 was just going to be amazing, and it really wasn't. I mean, it started out pretty weak, actually, but in their defense, mid year, it started getting better and better and better. And once again, I think that we're going to end 2024 pretty decently. Just not as strong as we ended 2023, but we are at least ending the year on a positive note. That being said, I think that, man, I got something in my eye. But I think 2025, two carts are a must that they need to go after. I shouldn't say carts, it should be companies that they're looking at for these carts. And the first one, I can't believe that they haven't done this yet, considering that this company is pretty much on every platform, and that is SNK. We could have an awesome SNK arcade cart, and I think that would top everything, even this Toa Plan 3 that I think is like the big banger for the year. Man, I really got something in my iPad. But anyway, the SNK I think would be absolutely amazing. There's so many good Neo Geo games out there. There's no reason that we shouldn't already have an SNK, but hey man, 2025 Blaze, you need to go after SNK. Okay, so obviously SNK would definitely be a purple cart, and purple carts are the reason I got into the whole Evercade ecosystem. So obviously, the purple carts are like the ones that I want the most. However, this next one, I believe, it could be either a purple or a red cart, and the company they need to go after for this, and for this company, I'd actually prefer probably a red cart because we can go back and play some of these classics, and that's Konami. I mean, with Konami, we could have Castlevania, we could have the old Metal Gear, we could have Life Force, Contra. I mean, there's so many. We could even have a Turtles cart. I mean, that would be cool. I don't know how hard. That might be a little bit more difficult to get the license for a TMNT cart, but still, man, like a three game cart of that would be awesome, man. I'd be all for it. Um, Konami has like even Life Force, like the arcade version. I love that, but I actually like the Contra on the console better than I do the arcade version. So I would be more in favor of a red Konami cart. But that's just me. I mean, I do think that these are two carts that or two companies they definitely need to get a hold of. They need to make carts with these companies. That it would make up for how crappy 2024 was in my opinion. Also, I've made numerous videos of different independent game makers like Yacht Club games and stuff like that, like the Army Men games. I put together so many videos with different collections that I think are, you know, I think they're pretty good suggestions, and I got some pretty good feedback on this stuff. But for some reason, when it comes to indie games, you know, a lot of times, especially with like the indie heroes cards, they just go for like the low bargains, man. And but some of these other like dual carts though are really good with like Xenocrisis and the Astro Bros and the new one with the what is it, Metal Dragon and Life on Mars. I think they hit the ground running good with those, but they kind of just settle for some of these other indie companies, and I think that I've gave some pretty good suggestions. Now, I'm a relatively small YouTube channel, so naturally Blaze ain't gonna look at my channel. So I always encourage like my subscribers on videos like that. Hey man, share away. I mean, you could share away with any of my videos. I don't care. I don't mind that. That's why I make the videos. I like to get my stuff out there and share my thoughts. Not everyone's gonna agree with it, but hey, that's what YouTube's all about, and I'm having fun doing it. But I do believe that Konami and SNK are two companies they definitely need to get a hold of in 2025. That 2024 was just a lackluster year to me. They had all that hardware. It seemed like they focused more on hardware than software for 2024. And I have been reading that they are going to focus more on games and carts and stuff like that for 2025, which is reassuring. I'm just I I bought or got into the Evercade ecosystem for the games, not so much like new hardware or anything. Some people like that stuff, and it's cool. I mean, they need to make their money, they got to pay their bills too. So I get why they do it, and they're just trying to keep up with everyone else as a small company. So I do understand that, but I think they just kind of lost focus in 2024 with all the hardware instead of the games because, like I said, the games just weren't. Not all of them were real great. There was no real excitement this year. Besides for me anyway, that Toa Plan 3. So let me know what you guys think. If you agree, Blaze needs to get a hold of SNK and Konami. Uh, I'd love to hear what you guys think in the comment section. And if you are new to the channel, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. It really helps this channel out a lot, and I greatly appreciate it. And until the next video, game on, everybody.